What's up? Nah, that's why I text you first. I wasn't gonna call you unless I asked. I was gonna ask you. I was gonna ask you if you was gonna get on. I wasn't trying to do nothing out of line. Why you gotta cuss me out like that? That didn't make no sense to me. I was just, man, hell no. Why you say that? Oh, thank you. Well, first off, good morning, Phoenix. You gonna be my sister-in-law. You know, that, right? I told you. I wasn't trying to intrude on your space. I didn't know what you was doing. You could have been sleeping. That's why I texted you and asked you first. Can I call you? Because I didn't really want to talk online. You just playing with me when you cussed me out. Like you said, hell nah, motherfucker. Don't call me. I was like, God damn. Excuse me, Lord. What did I do? That was funny in a way, but in a way I was shocked. I was like, hell no, what? What did I do? All I did was say, hey, can I give you a call? I saw your button was on. I saw you was up. And I was like, I'm gonna text first. Cause I was just gonna call you. Then I thought, it's late. I don't want to bother her. I said, but I'm gonna text her. Then after you did that, I was like feeling some kind of way, like I kind of messed up. Then if I even thought about checking in on you that late, I know it was late. I was tired too. That's why I didn't want to get on. Cause I know once people see I'm on, they start wanting me to come to their live stream and do a live stream and all this other stuff. I just didn't feel like it. I was tired. I'm still a little tired. Yeah, but you my right hand woman, and you probably gonna be part of my family. Cause my brother said he want to get at you. He said, man, I've been looking for a good woman. I said, I know a good woman. She's looking for a man. And he said, what? I said, yeah. I said, she kind of different. I mean, everybody got their problems and their issues, but she cool. You got I hope you ain't got it against, big bone woman. He said, nah, that don't matter to me. I said, well, man, I'll see what I can do. I'll get her number. And he was like, yeah, man, get her number. I'll see if it's okay if you can have it, you know. Good morning, love. How you doing, sweetheart? Good morning, Sigma boy. Good morning. So we're not gonna get into it right now, but yeah, I wanted y'all to kick it. Yeah, I wanted y'all at least did it. I mean, I, I'm not no matchmaker, but I think my little brother's pretty good dude. He I got 16 people. Honey, tell them to like me. Uh yeah, what happened was he been looking for somebody nice. And he's divorced and he bought his family a home. He got 6 kids and he been, trying to do his own thing. His wife and got another man and moved him into the house, and he'd been out on his own ever since he finally got on his feet. He got his own spot. He's ex-military, so he living on like a military base thing. Hey, what's up? What's up? What's up, Todd? So at the end of the day, it's like I was thinking, okay, she wants somebody, and he needs somebody. So let me hook them up and see what happens. So it is what it is. I hope it work out. Yeah. I wish y'all the best of luck. I mean, if y'all get together, cool. If y'all don't, that's on y'all. You told me, it would be nice if you could meet somebody nice, and I was like, okay, well, maybe you guys might be able to hit it off. It might work. I don't know. I'm not tripping. Yeah. Yeah. Oh well, everybody deserves somebody. You can't do it by yourself. You know. If my wife wasn't looking over my shoulder 24/7, I'd probably be a mess. I would be a mess. She's getting better, thanks for asking. She was hurting a couple of days ago, though. Yeah, yeah. Them two operations she had, and then you know, it's a struggle for her because she can't when that gallstone or whatever it is flare up. She can't eat nothing solid. She can't drink. She eat ice. So they didn't have that third operation because they thought they might mess up her pancreas and could kill you, you know. So she just been dealing with it. Hey Anthony, how you doing? How you doing, Rev? Yeah, I'm just chatting. I ain't got nothing to say really. I'm just chatting. Yeah, I was up late last night. I got so tired. My wife had to beg me to go to sleep. Hey, what's up, nephew? I'm good. I'm tired, but I'm good. You know what I'm saying? I don't really want to go too deep. Everybody here is pros, I think, especially like Todd and Anthony and you and me. We all pros. Ain't nobody got to learn nothing from each other. God is good. My phone is dying. Okay, Anthony. Yeah, go plug it up, man. If you can, come back. If not, I'll check you later. You said 7 o'clock for the prayer meeting, right, Anthony? And Joe's gonna get you an extra large for your T-shirt. And Phoenix, no, not extra. Phoenix, you getting the extra large, and Anthony, you getting the extra large. So Phoenix, you getting 3X. Anthony, you getting 2X, and I'm getting 1X. Yeah, my birthday's coming up too, right? 22nd. Yeah, Todd, I don't know if Todd is gonna want to have a Thrive Tribe T-shirt. He's doing things with about 4 or 5 different groups, which I'm all with. I'm all for. Like Source, I like where Source is coming from, and I know Joe's not here, but I got to tell y'all, since this is my chat, I can advertise for Joe. Joe has a video. It's called The Seed, and I think it's a beautiful video. You got to go buy it and read that, man. Joe, Rod, this is your first time here, huh? Everybody say hello to Rod. Yeah, he's visiting, I guess. Oh, Rodney. Oh, this is my nephew. Oh, hey, what's up? This is RC. He got his name from me. This is my brother's child. What's up, nephew? I'm so glad you got. I know he's Roger Cornell. I'm Wendell Cornell. His son, my brother named him after me. His middle name is the same as my name. Yeah, that's my nephew, y'all. Say hello to Rod. That's my nephew in Las Vegas, man. Sleepy Joe, what's up? I'm all oiled up. Yeah, I'm ready to roll. I'm all oiled up, man. Yeah, yeah, man. And I enjoyed your live stream, Todd. But I'm tired. I can't stay up. I can't stay on more than an hour. Todd been on like 160 hours or some shit. Excuse me. Yeah. I dropped by what's her name's page too. I gave condolences to her. I didn't want to interrupt your chat, so and then I ducked on out. But I'm coming back later if you're still on, man. I'm just tired. I was up all night, so yeah. Anthony dropped in before he crashed. He dropped in on my page before he crashed on my live stream. He came through. Anthony came through. Hey Gigi, how you doing? You new to the channel? This is WC. Yeah. If you're new to the channel, make sure you hit that like button. Say hello to Gigi, I guess, you guys. I'm just getting started today, really. Slept in kind of late, and because I stayed up late, and then I went to the store and got my smokes and came on home. What's up, Joe? I'm telling everybody about the seed. That is the most beautiful video post. I mean, as far as deep understanding and deep learning, Joe is not ready for live stream, but I'm telling you, he is ready for live stream. Joe, you should give it at least 15 minutes and just read the seed. You'll be all right. That video of the seed, that's dynamite. Look at it. I'm a poet and didn't know it. Read the seed, you'll be all right. Read the seed is dynamite. Go to Joe Remington's page and read his latest video, and if your mind don't be blown, tell me about it. Your mind will be blown. And when you welcome. And when I think about the fact that he's so modest, you know, this dude is like dynamite. He's a dynamite speaker, man. And he took his time putting that video together because, you know, he started out slow and he brought you through the gradual growth. I'm not gonna give no hints about the video. You gotta go see it, and it's like seeing it's like knowing about a good movie and knowing all the excellent parts and going and not wanting to tell everybody, because then once I tell you, when you read it, you're not gonna be, well, you still gonna get it, but it won't be as exciting. You know what I'm saying? So I don't want to tell you nothing else about it, but I think everybody should read that. Should allow Joe to speak about that seed. It's a beautiful concept. I was blown away, and I said, Joe, that's amazing. Why don't you do a live stream now, man? You ready? At least 15 minutes. You ready, man? You ready, dude? You ready? You know you ready. You better step up, man, and do your part like me and Todd and Anthony and everybody else, like Jamal. Step up and do your part. Oh, nephew, I'm sorry, you a moderator, nephew. You got your blue jacket. You know, that means whatever happens, you know, like if somebody get out of line, you can kick them out. Encourage people to hit that like button. Keep me informed of how many people are here. Okay? Yeah. You know, acknowledge when somebody new comes in, like if I'm in the chat and I didn't say nothing to them, let me know that they came in, that kind of thing. That's what a moderator does. Okay? My nephew is kind of new to you guys. He's just getting started. Please go by his page and check him out. I haven't been there myself because I had suggested to him to come to YouTube and a while back, and I didn't know if he had moved on it, but I'm glad he moved on it. And it's so good to see his face, you know. His father is my youngest brother, you know, and he is also a fellow traveler. I know some of y'all don't know nothing about that. Maybe Anthony might know about it, but and he's a young man, and he's trying to make it. He's trying to be a stand-up guy. So y'all show him some love. Is that all right? All right. Yeah. So how's everybody this morning? Okay. Yeah, give him that link. Say hello to everybody too when you get a chance, Rodney. Roderick, I mean, circum circumvents and square. Okay, I knew Anthony. Hey, hey, RC. I've never even discussed any of this with Anthony, and I assumed that he was a fellow traveler. And so when I said nobody's gonna know what I'm talking about except maybe Anthony. And then he come with circumvention in the square. Boom! He hit you with it. That's heavy. He follows you too. Anthony, he's following you. Anthony is a pastor, and I wish I wish we had more people like Anthony. You know, he's a nice guy. He dropped it on my page before he crashed out last night just to say hello. You know, show me some love. Yeah. And what I wanted to ask you again, Anthony. Oh, you're not a fellow child, but you know something about it, huh? Oh, not anymore? Okay, but you've been there. You've done it. Okay. That's fine. You know, to each his own, man. But you know, as long as you with us, man, you can't be against us if you with us. And if you've been with us, you know what's up. You know. But what time is your service? I forget. You said between 6 and 7, but it's on Friday, you said? He's having a church service. I want to drop in on it. I think he said it was gonna be on Friday. So drop by his page, check him out. He's at Anthony My Time or Anthony uh, Straight Line My Time. Yeah. That's if you want to hear the gospel. If you don't want to hear the gospel, don't go, because he's gonna preach. And Joe said, I have another one that I wrote called I Am a Vision. Okay, I'll check it out. I will definitely check that out. But you notice your friend been to your page, right? That's the point I want to make. Your friend been to your page, bro. That's right. That's right. He says, Rod says, hello all. I am Roderick Cornell, and I'm a student and a military veteran. West Coast raised, and I have traveled the country east, west, north, and south. It's a pleasure to meet all of you. There you go. That's my nephew. That's RC. Yes, and I'll be there on the 20th, RC. Rod the Mod. That's right. LOL. Thanks for making me a moderator. You're welcome. Okay. Yeah, I'll be there on the 20th, and I'm down there for my birthday. You know, my birthday is on the 22nd. So I'll be down there for my birthday. And in case any of you guys don't know, my 88-year-old mother is up in age, and she felt like I should come down and be there. Yeah, I was gonna wait until her birthday. She'll be 89 in February, but she don't know if she's on her last leg or not. So I have to drop everything and come down there. I don't want to take no chances on losing mom, and then, you know, just because I was trying to wait till February, you know. So I got to go down there and spend some time with her. Yeah, so, but it'd be a blessing to be there on my birthday. Everybody. One time I went to Vegas on my birthday, and my mom planted me a money tree. You remember that, RC? Planted me a money tree, and everybody that came to my birthday party put money on my money tree, because I had lost a whole lot of when I was down there. I ain't gonna make that mistake no more, because I don't have a whole lot of money to lose. Um, we had a good time, yeah. Hey, ARC, how many likes and how many people are here? Yeah, I just like to be able to know, but you know, the little guy at the top sometimes it's not always accurate for the host because I guess with the stream of people coming in and out, you look and you can't tell, because sometimes the little guy goes to sleep and you can't tell that what's going on with him. So if you get a chance, well, let me know how many people are here and how many people need to hit the like button. So because that's important. And also, if all these guys, most of them are pros. But just for your information, Rodney, it like it up. That's right. If you have your phone and you can hit that little heart thing, all the reactionary hearts and the smiles and the party hats or whatever it is, those go toward your hours too. So if you're using your phone, you can hit the little heart thing and it'll add to my score. Okay, that's on the one. Yeah. Uh, so Phoenix is here. RC. So Phoenix is looking for somebody, and I told your dad about her, and they're gonna meet. I don't know. I don't know. I'm not a matchmaker, okay? But he asked me to ask her if he could get her number, and I believe she said yes. I'm not sure. I was talking to her this morning. So she might be your mama-in-law, I guess you could say, or I don't know, depending on how you look at it. If they hit it off, that would be a trip, you know. But Phoenix, you still here? You want to say hi to RC if you still here because RC is my family. He's my nephew. Everybody, did you say hi to Gigi? Because Gigi is new to my channel. Sleepy Joe, I know you. You've been here before, Mr. Oil Man. Uh, yeah. And Todd haven't been around, but he's been dropping in lately. I appreciate that, Todd. All right. Oh, you made it up to 500? That's nice. Yeah, Luff is in the house. Luffy's in the house. Hi, Luffy. How are you? I think this Luffy just came and went. I'm not sure. Is Luffy still here? How many people do I have, RC? I'm working on the homework assignment right now. I will be turned in, but the volume is low. Really? My volume is low? Oh, your volume is low. Okay. Right. Okay. Yeah. Well, I got 25 minutes in, 24 minutes in. Okay, I got 5. Yeah, I'm good then. I see 6 likes. I got almost 25 minutes in, and Joe is in the tribe. Anthony's in the tribe. Let's see, who else? Phoenix, you in the tribe. Do you want us to come by there too? Because unless, well, if I drop to 2 out, we can pull out and come by your spot. Right now I'm good though. I got 3 or 4, so I'm good. Oh, Signal Boyle is in the house. Yeah, if you're new here, say hello so I know I can introduce you to everybody. Signal Boyle is new here. You only need 1 like. Okay, I'm short 1 like. So as a moderator, you can say, folks, don't forget to hit the like button, things like that. That way I don't have to always keep reminding everybody. Sometimes I might be trying to teach a class or I'm saying something to somebody else. It's important for me to get that covered, but I don't want to stop what I'm doing to ask that because it's kind of awkward and it breaks the momentum of whoever's speaking. So the moderator should do that, you know. I think I'm trying to come down with the sniffles. But I've done so much live streaming lately that I'm driving my wife crazy. And she says my voice carries, and I go live stream through the night. And she says she can't sleep when I'm live streaming because she's hearing my voice. So I've been coming outside, sitting on the porch, and I have to keep the window open because I'm smoking, so the breeze is coming in, and it's kind of making me a little congested. So I apologize if I sniffle a little bit. Anybody got anything good to bring to the table? Anything happening? Anything happening with anybody that they want to speak on or discuss? Okay, I guess I'll take that as a no. I'm gonna warm up my coffee. Be right back. I'm being extra quiet because my wife is trying to sleep. I stayed up late, so that means she stayed up. I think I went to bed actually this morning around 8:30. I only got like 3 hours of sleep. And I said, why did you stay up? She said, I sleep if you don't sleep. So I said, okay, I'll take it. So I went to sleep. And then she finally went to sleep, so I don't want to talk in here. We're going back out on the porch. Oops, I'm sorry. Yeah, that was a good little live view, Todd. Are you still on, Todd? I might come back later, man. Yeah, you made some good points too, man. You know, sometimes people get a misunderstanding. The thing's on a delay, so when you make a comment, it don't always show up right away. And then when people saying things um, that they really have no business saying, you watch one piece of what? Happy New Year to you. What did you watch? I only need one more like it. Yeah, 15 seconds. I watched One Piece. What did you watch a piece of, nephew? What did you watch a piece of? Oh, you watched one of my videos, you mean? Or, I'm not sure I know what you mean. One Piece. One Place or One Piece? It's anime. Oh, okay. Okay. Yeah, yeah. Yeah. Well, I don't really get into anime, but I got this one lady. Her name is Dare to Search, and her whole page is made of AI. It's not anime, but it's pleasant to look at. You know how when you're looking at anime, I don't know about you, but like when my son was living with me, he used to watch a lot of Dragon Ball Z. He was into Dragon Ball Z, and Kamehameha and all that stuff. It was cool. I mean, I like cartoons when I was younger. I like Mighty Mouse and all this stuff. Show you how old I am. So you know, they have some entertainment value, I think. You know, but I haven't been watching too much TV lately since I got into this YouTube thing. I've been playing a whole lot of games either. But I think this is going to pay off big for everybody because once you get to the point where you become a content creator, and you know a lot of things about how to make videos. You've seen a lot of my videos, Rodney. I'm pretty good, huh? Yeah, man. I like a lot of stuff on the internet. Yeah, I enjoy making videos too. You know, yeah, I get a kick out of it. So it's good to be able to be appreciated for what you're doing, especially if you're happy doing it. Like this one video I made, uh, Cardi B and Patty Bell, but everybody likes the way I hooked it up. And do you know I got 550 subscribers from that 10-second video, man. You know, and I think I got about 160,000 likes on that one video. You've been watching the news. What's been happening in the news? What's happening in Africa, man? I haven't been watching the news. All they've been talking about is the fire. I already know about that. What they do, Africa, have another overthrow. You have a lot of videos. That's the way to do it. Right. Build up your content. Exactly. And keep posting, man. All my boys in the house. What's up, Corn? Yeah, that's Corn, you guys. Hey, he's an LA dude, like your dad and me. Hey, say hello. Say hello to Corn, Rodney. He's from Pasadena. He grew up in the hood. Yeah, he's a homeboy from LA. Yeah. What's up, Corn? Good to see you, man. Phoenix is here too. I don't know if she probably ducking in and out. That's where I think didn't I meet you at Phoenix Place? Where did I meet you, man? Did I meet you at Phoenix? I think I met you at Phoenix, I think. Burkina Faso is taking a stand for the country against the others. Oh, okay. So that's Dream Girls here. Hi, Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. It's a blessing to have you in my home. Yes. Yes. Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare. Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, Hare Hare Krishna Krishna. She's from India. Everybody, all the pros know who Dream Girl is. Dream Girl, I love you. Thank you for coming to my channel. Hare Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare. Okay, I'm gonna try to remember that. All her chants are about finding your center and being, like at peace with yourself. And it's almost like Buddhism, but it's a little different. It's from India. Buddhism is from the Asian minor place, and Hinduism is from India. You know, and when she says those things, it's like a chant, it's like a prayer. It's a blessing. Dream Girl, thank you. Thank you for coming. Yes, she don't speak a lot of English, but she and I we sing. We sing together. You know, Hare Krishna, Hare Krishna, 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 Hari, Hari. Mm, nice. Rama, Rama, Har. Krishna, Har, Krishna. I'm practicing. I'm getting better at it. I'm getting better at it. Hmm. So, Rod, this is the way it worked, man. When you do these live streams, they're usually a product of the people that you have visited their page. And so when you do the live streams, if you have permission from the host, like you do have permission from me, meet everybody, go visit them, look at their posts, you know. If you like what they doing, you know, you can become a member of their page. If they like what you're doing, they join you, and that's that's part of networking, you know. He go, he go, he go, Paul. He go, Paul. He go, Paul. Krishna, Guru, Artir, Arti, Tira. I'm trying. I'm trying. Thank you for trying to teach me. Thank you for trying to teach me. So, hi, hi, dream girl. So, Rodney, how many subscribers do you have? You're welcome. Such a pleasure to have you. Peace, peace be unto you. Rodney, how many subscribers do you have? Please visit my nephew's channel. His name is Rodney Cornell Wainwright. Please visit his channel. Rodney, how many subscribers do you have, bro? Young man. We can all come to you. You're not familiar with doing a live stream yet. I'm sure you just started. But if you get a chance, yeah, post a link to your page. I guess you already did. Did you? Did you post a link to your page? You have my permission. Post a link to your page. I have 20 minutes left. I'm not going to stay on long. Um, if you like, we can come and visit you, Phoenix, if you're still here. You were here before everybody else. So if you like, we can come and visit you. And then after that, we can visit someone else. But if you've left and you don't have, oh yeah, today's your birthday, WC. No. My birthday's on the 22nd. But you can say it's my birthday month. Yes, I'll be 66. Thank you for thinking about me. I'll be 66 in January of this month, the 22nd of this month. And my wife, she celebrates her birthday the whole month, you know, when it's her birthday. And I usually I celebrate the whole. I could celebrate the whole month, but I don't know if it's all that. You know, birthdays are cracked up to be. You know, I don't want nobody to feel obligated to treat me any different than they always do. Treat me whatever way you want, as long as you don't mistreat me. Disrespect me, then we're gonna have a problem. You know, but otherwise, I'm all good. And, oh, um, corn is corn is not ready. You're not ready to. You're not really interested in doing all the live streaming and all that. But whenever you ready, corn, you know everybody love you, man. Yeah, everybody love you. So you know we're gonna have a lot of people supporting you, corn. Um, RC, what? Uh, how many subscribers do you have, RC? Yes, it's a blessing to have you in my home. Thank you. Thank you for coming here. Dream Girl. Dream Girl's from India. Everybody knows Dream Girl. Down the road, hello. I'm glad you came through. Down the road, what's happening? Everybody say hello to Down the Road. Nothing going on in particular. I was just bringing a few people together to get my hour or so in. And most especially, I want to welcome the Thrive Tribe. You have no subscribers? Oh, that's ridiculous. All you have to do is make a selfie, use some pictures, and post them. Just any kind of picture, post. I'm sure you've done a video with your phone before, so people can come to your page and see it. I personally will come through and and help you, but you have to put something up so I can have something to say hi to. You know, like take a video of a cat walking by or anything you can put on film, and then post it. It's pretty easy to post. You know, it's self-explanatory, man. And then once you do that, they'll come to your channel and support you. Oh, another way to get subscribers is when you go to visit other people and you look at their page. Like you got 5 or 6 people here on this page, right? On this live stream. You can go to anybody on this live stream and go and look at their stuff, and they'll know you came after you like it, you know, spend some time with them. And then when you do that, always make a comment and try to watch the videos to the end. And if you can't watch them to the end, I normally just take the red little button and just pull it all the way to the side, give them credit. Uh, Kendrick told me to turn the TV off so there's nothing on my channel. Oh no, what I mean to say is on your phone, you can make a, a selfie, or you can use your phone. You have a camera on your phone, right? Use that camera on your phone to make a short video, and that's what they'll use. I don't know who is Kendrick. I don't know who Kendrick is. Except homework assignments, I'm loading a presentation for a final soon. The deadline is the 25th, 24th. All right, well, everybody pray for RC to get good on his final. Put your studies in and all that. This is a good thing. And if you have enough space on your phone, just put, or you can even post something from your class or some of your work. Oh, Kendrick Lamar. I was joking. Oh, you just like your daddy. You like to joke. Me too. But yeah, I like to joke. Yeah, yeah. Turn me up. I'm hip to that. I'm hip to that. Yeah, I seen that video. I like that video. I like all of Kendrick Lamar stuff. Kendrick Lamar is the bomb, man. Are you kidding? I'll send you some more of his stuff. I got all kind of stuff, man. Yeah, I like Kendrick Lamar. But as far as like the videos that you see, if you see the remix button on that video, as long as you doctor it up and put some effects on it, it can become yours. And people, if they like that particular performer, sometimes they'll subscribe to you through that video. But you have to remix it first. Otherwise, it's not going to be yours. It'll still be Kendrick Lamar's. My grandfather also liked to joke. Oh yeah, Tom was a jokester. Yeah, Tom was a jokester. Yeah, you talking about my father? Going on. Yeah, and now mom's is getting up there. And pretty soon I'll be all by myself. All I have is my nephews and my sisters and brothers and a few friends, so-called friends. That's why you got to show your folks some love while they're here, man. You know, so they can smell their flowers while they're here. You know, we never know how long people gonna last. You know, you might be here today and gone tomorrow. We all like dust in the wind. You know, here today and gone tomorrow. So we gotta show each other some love, man. Don't be holding no grudges, man. And you know what? Talk to your brothers and sisters, man, and let them know. Don't be holding no grudges because you never know, man. You know. I talked to a couple of people online today who was talking about they lost their mother or they lost their father, and the last conversation they had, she down the road said she agrees with me. Today is here and then gone tomorrow. Um, the last conversation they had with their loved one was an argument, and then the next couple of days later they find out that person is no longer on this earth. Once you pass on, you can't go back to the grave and start talking to them because ain't nobody in there. You know, this is just a sack of flesh we living in. You know, once you give up this spirit from this sack of flesh, it goes into the heavens. You know, energy does consistently exist. Once energy is formed, it's gonna last in eternity. But that person can't be reached no more unless they have some kind of spiritual realm where they can communicate with you. You can't find that center unless you prayed up or you meditate up or you get to that point where you can, you know, astral travel into the space that God ordained you to be in. Like, did you know I was ordained to be a bishop now? I'm a bishop. Yeah, I'm a bishop. I was a deacon for a little while, and now I'm a bishop. So, and this guy that did it, his name is Jamal. He's a reverend. Okay, thank you for coming, Anthony. You going back to the car? Charge your phone. Okay. I know you got things to do in the morning too, so you take your time, whatever you got to do, man. I appreciate you dropping in. Yeah, thank you, man. Yeah, it's a charge. I mean, he haven't given me nothing to do. You know, he haven't not asked me to do nothing. But I truly believe he gonna end up having a big following. He's a good dude. His name is Jamal, and you know he's online. You know, he got about I don't know 15, 20, 30 followers. you know, and Anthony knows him. Anthony is a pastor, by the way. Yeah, and Anthony is a pastor. So, and he does live stream all the time. Drop into his page and check out his live streams. They're very educational. You know, he'll tell you how to set things up. You know, it's for newcomers mostly, but he'll tell you how to set things up on your live stream. I deal with the finesse of it. I mean, like how you speak to people when they come into your live stream and say hello and introduce them, just like you would if somebody was visiting your house. You know, treat them the same way and show respect. Try not to advertise on nobody else's page. Like when you come into a live stream, don't start telling people about your agenda, because then, you know, that sort of like intrusion of their space. You know, that's bad etiquette. You know, they can correct you a lot more than you can correct them because you're in their house. You know what I mean? So you got to be mindful of that and just be polite. You know, always address everybody that's in the room when you walk on the live stream. Say hello to everybody, and when they respond to you back, you know, be appreciative. And the people that you see, if you socialize with them, they will support you. But you have to put some kind of video up, not to have nothing. I'll be your subscriber if you put a video up or you put a selfie up. You can even use your pictures in your phone and, you know, like make a montage and add every picture together. I've seen your videos though, man. I've seen your videos on Facebook. So if you use any of your videos on Facebook for YouTube, it's the same thing. Just while you on YouTube, go to Facebook and post a video in your YouTube channel. You know, your YouTube channel will show up on your Facebook page, and they may also support you. So it's a network. I have IG, you can use that, and you can also use the streams. I think you asked me for the thread, right? I got you the thread. You can use threads. And when you go to these different platforms, like I have Snapchat, I have Thread, I have LinkedIn, I have Reddit, all those other platforms. I used to use them when I first started. I don't use them all. I still frequent TikTok and IG and Facebook mostly, but I very rarely go to Reddit or LinkedIn. That's more or less for business. But they will allow you to even post them over there. So what happens is when you post videos on all these different platforms, they give your video a chance to get like, get attention, and that brings people back to your page. And so you can end up getting a following. And it's always customary when you greet people or when you spend time on their page, if you like what they like, you know, you may subscribe to them, you know, but don't expect anything in return because sub per sub, don't do that. That's against the rules. Don't do that. And if you see somebody say sub per sub, then and don't join any guild, I mean any page that says sub per sub, because they're actually breaking the rules. Not only that, but those people really don't want to socialize to your page, and the algorithm will see that you have these people who have went, you know, sub for sub with you, but they're not watching your videos, and they won't count basically. And then usually what happens is they will eventually drop you and go somewhere else and do the same thing. So just be aware of that, you know. You want to grow your channel organically, is the way they put it, you know. If you see somebody come to your page and they all liked your page, go down your like stream and go to each person that has liked your page and visit with them and check their stuff out because it's only common courtesy. It's nothing wrong with that. And as a root, when you're planting your seeds in all these different places you visit. And if you like what they doing, then you can subscribe to them as well. But don't expect anything. And usually what happens is that person will come back and check you out. They might like your videos, they might like all of your videos. But that gives the algorithm a chance to say, hey, this guy is doing something that other people like, you know. So, and that in itself is enough to get you subscribers. Also, when you do videos, like I said, you can remix, you can use the green screen. It's not hard to do. Follow the instructions. Make sure you make that video your own. If you can, put your email on there. I mean, not your email, but your YouTube page, which is what I do. I normally put a little heart or something, and then I'll change the lighting or whatever. And that video becomes your own. Now, when you share that video, it's not the original anymore. That's your video. So the likes that you get on that video, they don't belong to anybody, not even the creator. They belong to you because that is a whole different video. Also, you can make clips of longer videos. You can take particular parts of a video out that you like, send them to your Facebook page and post them. That can get you subscribers. If you like a whole long list of if you like a whole long, documentary or a whole long video that's more than 2 or 3 minutes, you can make clips of that video and post them on your Facebook or in your YouTube page or your IG or your uh, thread, and you number them 1, 2, and 3 so people can watch the whole video. But every time you use something that doesn't belong to you, you have to change it in order for you not to, get the strikes. Because they're real funny about the what do you call it? The rights. The video rights of something. I hope that helps you. Yeah. So I'm coming on 1 hour, and I'm wondering, oh, my lights came on. That's wonderful. Phoenix is not here, and Mr. Anthony has left. Roderick, would you like me to come to your page? I will come to your page if it's how many people are here? Because if it's less than 3, I can come. Tell me how many people are here right now. 5? It's 5 views. So 5 views, that means 5 people are here. Okay, so I can't come now because they're here, and it would be like if you had a house party and you invited people to come to your house, like a stream is a house party. But later on, I'll if I'm not busy or if I'm still not streaming, it's 3 people watching, yeah. So anything 3 or above, you have to stay put because people are interested in you and what you have to say. So you have to stay put. But I'm in a group called the Thrive Tribe. All right? We need 2 more likes to reach the 10 likes. Yes. And if anybody else comes on, yeah, make sure you remind them. But more than likely, the people that are here right now, they already liked. So it's all good. You're doing a good job, by the way. So what I was saying was, if you invited some people to come to your house and then you said, oh, excuse me, you don't mind, do you? I have to go out and get a beer and maybe I'll get some lunch. I'll be back later. You guys just make yourself at home. That's not a good host. So In other words, the people came to see you and you just decided to take off and leave. You don't do that. You have to be respectful of the fact they showing you love by taking out time to come and see you and hear what you got to say and maybe just spend some time with you. You don't want to just turn around and run out the house. That's like being disrespectful. So you hang with people. And then when they find they got something else to do, then they'll go. Otherwise, they might want to stay with you the whole day. This is a good thing, actually, because the longer you have people in your live stream, the more watch hours you get. There's two types of hours. There's short form version and there's long form version. And all you pros out there, forgive me for giving my nephew this lecture because he's new to YouTube and he needs to know all the particulars. I know all you pros out there know what's going on, and I know you understand how it is with my family, you know my newbies. They have to be taught from the ground up. And it's no disrespect to them either because that's where everybody starts. Even Mr. Beast, his billions of subscribers, he started as a poop butt, just like everybody else. We all been there. But once you get all the particulars in, the rest of it is like regurgitated information. You don't want to keep hearing it, but other people need to know. So it's only fair for you to allow them to learn what you had to learn in order for them to reach your height, you know? And the end goal is for everybody to be able to cross over all those thresholds. You got the threshold of 4,000 hours. You can either, actually 3,000 hours for just having the ability to have people send you stars and all the rest of it on YouTube. You only need three I think it's 3 million long forms and no, it's 3 million short forms and it's 1,000 long form hours. So I have to look at it again. I forget. But anyway, it's unbelievably hard to do it by yourself. So you need help. You need people to be with you. And we have a thing called the Thrive Tribe, and we take turns visiting everybody's page on the live streams. And what that does is that accumulates your live hours quicker. Because for each person that attends your live stream, you get 1 hour. And if your live stream goes, we normally give each other an hour and a half. But sometimes your live stream can go even longer. I have live streams that have gone for 6 hours. I stayed with my friend Todd the first time for 7 hours. Now that's a sacrifice to me because I get nothing from that when I sit in there. But I learn from other people that are in the chat. I listen to conversation and I network and I meet other people that are in that chat. And it could be 10 people, it could be 15 people, it could be more, depending on the popularity of the person and how hard they've tried to meet people, and have friends and, you know, build bonds with each other. So in actuality, when you go to a live stream, that's what you're trying to do. You're trying to network, but you don't want to do any outward networking like advertising on somebody else's live stream. That's a no, and people will get irritated about that. And they also want you to be nice to the other streamers. Being sociable is perfectly acceptable. And as a matter of fact, it's expected. You know, but as long as you don't try to interject your criteria or your program into the live stream that someone else is doing. Then you interfere with their process, and that's not acceptable, you know. So most of the time, I think what most people want is a peaceful interaction between fellow YouTube creators and subscribers. All right. So if you're just coming in and you drop a like and tell us where you're from, oh, perfect. See, that's an excellent moderator. You're doing an excellent job. Now, I see the little guy is telling me one. How many people are here now, RC? I know Corn is here. He just said hi. You're gonna also run into the thing where nobody else is talking. Some people, you just Corn viewed one. Okay, so that makes Rodney two. Okay. Corn, you wanna come to Rodney's page with me? Because that means it's only two people here, so I can travel now. Okay, thank you, Corn. So Rodney, what we're gonna do, we're gonna come to your page, and I'm gonna close down this live stream. How long can you be on? Can you be on an hour, half an hour? Whatever it is, we'll sit in with you for a minute. And then, Corn, we can check on Phoenix. She didn't stay long with me, but we can give her, half an hour, whatever. Rodney, do you know how to set up a live stream? That's the first thing I should have asked you. Have you ever set up a live stream before? Probably not. Once we find out, we'll go, because I don't want to pull anybody out of here if we're not going to land someplace we need to be. And I'm waiting to hear back from you, Rodney. Corn, has Rodney left? Oh, he said good night. Okay, well, never mind. All right, we won't go there. How many people are here, Corn? No one's alive. Okay, well, we're cool. We'll chill. We're chilling. We're chilling like a villain on the ceiling, catching feelings. Corn, sing me some R&B, man. Don't be sneaky now. I sung all day for you, man. Sing me some R&B, man. You forget all the words, huh? You said you didn't know no words to the dramatic song. What's up with you, man? I thought you was from LA, man. What's up with you, man? I'll rap Tupac all day long. Well, let's hear it, bro. I'm with some Tupac. Let's hear it. Boom. You need a beat? Let's hear it. I'd love to hear some Tupac. Yeah, let's hear that, man. I want that. Tupac not easy. I don't know if you can really do Tupac? I'll rap Tupac all day long. Come on, man. Let me see it. You talk a good game, but I don't know. I ain't seen nothing happening, man. I want to see it happen. Or you trying to find the lyrics somewhere. You cheating, man. You supposed to know the lyrics. You supposed to be able to freestyle, man. What's up with that? What's up with that, man? Okay, here we go. Young niggas never learned a thing. Dead 13 because he learned the thing. Oh, here we go. What's up, Morgan? Hello, if you're new to the channel, please hit that like button. Good to see you, sweetheart. You got some more? Let's hear some more. Yeah. Let's hear some more, man. Tell a young nigga ain't never learned a thing. Tell a young nigga ain't never learned a thing. Dead at 13 because he learned to bang. Okay? I posted that video. I posted that video, man, in Tupac. And you know what the song is called? Trouble. I'm Troublesome. That's the name of that song. I know that song. I posted that song. Let's hear the rest, man. You got some more? How's it going, Morgan? That's Corn. That's my friend Corn. Glad to see you. Say hello to Morgan when you finish rapping. I ain't heard nothing else come out your mouth but just one verse. That don't qualify you as a rapper yet. But it was good though. All right, here we go. Sent a lot of flowers, but how can I cry? Tried to learn the little either stop or die. Tried to warn a little yeah, I know. Stop or die. Yeah. Okay. It's a lot of flowers, but how can I cry? Tried to warn a little stop or die. I get it. Man, funny because I just posted a video with that same rap. I'm troublesome. Yeah. Okay, so you really can rap. He got some rap, man. All right, I'm gonna give you one, Dear Mama. Can you do Dear Mama? Okay. Good, man. Let's go for that, man. Dear Mama. Started off. Now I can't. I don't know it. I don't know it. I never claimed to know it. You claim to know it. Go ahead. Start it off. I don't know. I can't. I can't do it. Now, if you want to talk about some R&B, then you speak in my language. I can get down with some R&B, bro. You already know. I did damn near everybody you asked me to do yesterday. I did Smokey. I did Temptations. I did, what else did I do? I think I did the Shy Life, Blue Magic. What else did I do? I did the Miracles. I did Al Green. What else did I do? I did a lot, man. I'm an R&B dude. You a rapper. See, I'm back in the day with the R&B, man. That's really going on. Back when I was a youngster. I'm 65 now, so it's all about R&B now. I mean, rap now. Back in my day, it was mostly R&B. You know. So you need me to start it off. You can't start it off by yourself. I would think you should be able to start it off by yourself. Or you just a slow typer. You probably a slow typer. It's all good. Take your time, bro. Okay. I can sing it when the song is playing. Oh, okay. Yeah. Yeah, I can kind of understand that because you get the rhythm jargon how the lyrics supposed to fit. Yeah, without the music, it's harder to remember. I can understand that. Yeah, but mm, I don't really know a lot of Tupac songs. Yeah, you got me on that one. I told you I met Tupac, didn't I? I met him, man. I met him, man. Money B was a friend of mine's son. Money B from Digital Underground. and I used to do music promotions, and I had sold up this venue. It was called the Oasis Club in San Francisco, and I was doing nonstop hip hop. That was the name of the party I was doing. And Bobby McCall, who was doing, he had his own record deal. Matter of fact, he had his own record company, and he was Money B's dad. And you know, Money B is from Digital Underground. So Tupac started with Money B in Digital Underground. He was like a baggage guy. He was like a background dancer, you know. He was doing stuff, you know. He was like part of the crew, but he wasn't mainstream till they really gave him "I Get Around." Remember that person? Round and round, round and round. Now I know you got that one. I get around. But I can do the music to that. I could probably get the I could probably get the music to that. But but around, round and round. Oh, I know a few of the lyrics, but I can't think of it because I don't know all the music. Yeah, it's a catchy song, but that's the first one they gave him. They let him do that on his own, cause that actually that he didn't do it on his own. He had a piece of it. Everybody got a piece because it was like introducing Digital Underground. Humpty had a piece. Money B had a piece. The only one didn't have a piece was the DJ, and he was a white one with I don't know what. I don't think he sung at all. He was just DJ. But Humpty Hump had a piece, and Digital Money B had a piece, and Tupac got a piece. Those are the three guys that helped sing that song. Oh, I know you can sing this. All around the world, same song. That's a good one too. You remember that one? All around the world, same song. I don't know the words though. I just know those three words. Uh, uh, all around the world, same song. That's six. That's the hook. All around the world, same song. Remember that one? And I was on stage when they did that one once. Digital Underground. I got a Digital Underground T-shirt in there. Hardly ever wear it though, but yeah, that's how I met Tupac, man. So anyway, I was doing this show at Oasis Club, and yeah, that's with Digital Underground. So I was doing this show, this hip hop. It was called Non-Stop Hip Hop Show at the Oasis Club in San Francisco. If you ever been there, I don't even know if it's still there. But the dance floor is actually over a pool, and they have glass over the swimming pool. It's not really glass, it's like fiberglass. Nobody can fall in. But it's a swimming pool. The dance floor is a swimming pool. So the stage is like pushed back, and then you can go upstairs, and it's like tropical and all that. It was a nice place. So I got the venue, and I was running that night, nonstop hip hop, and gave everybody that I knew uh, one pass, and your pass got you in plus one. You feel me? And so I gave Money B's dad his pass, and passed on the pass to I passed one to Bobby McCall, and I passed one to Money B. And when Money B showed up, he had two people with him. The third guy I didn't know, but the other one was Tupac. And I was like, man, what is this, man? You know I told you can only bring one person. And he said, man, oh man, let my cousin in, man. This Tupac, let him in. I said, I don't know no fucking Tupac. You know, so he said, man, he's a cool dude, man, let him in. Okay, I'll let him in. I'm gonna give you a break. I know your daddy, so I let him in. I let both of them in, right? So they in there with the Oakland rappers, you know, I had Spike One, and I Rapper Forte and a couple of them other dudes, you know. JT Bigger Figure was there, and you know, couple of dudes from the neighborhood was there. So the party went well for a while, but then after a while they started getting into it. Not them in particular, because I ain't pointing no fingers, but somebody ended up getting in a fight, and the police was called, and the club owner shut it down. I had to shut it down. And he's like, who started this? And I was like, I don't know who started it, man, but I know one thing: this guy ain't gonna let me have the spot no more, cause y'all have messed me up, man. And so that same night, I knew another woman who's a manager, and she had lost one of her rappers got shot. Then when I got home, I found out that one of my rappers had killed somebody, and I was like, "Oh Lord, I don't want no parts of this." So I stopped being a manager. I was a manager, and I did artist record, and I was a club entrepreneur. I did clubs around town. I had like 3 or 4 different spots, and I did shows. I did raffles. You know, different artists and stuff come through. I did church stuff. I did theater stuff. For the church, raising money for the church and stuff like that. At the theater. You know, selling tickets and stuff like that. So yeah, that's how I met him. That's how I met him. But he was like a shadow of himself. He didn't really come out to be his own man until that song went like up the charts and people started recognizing him. And then after a while, he got so big that he couldn't be with Digital Underground anymore. And that, the rest is history, you know. But yeah, I met him, man. He was all right, but he was in the background when I met him. He wasn't the Tupac that most people knew, you know. It ended up being like a legend, you know. So yeah, uh, but I got out because one of the guys that I was managing killing somebody, and they gave him life. And then one of the dancers got hooked on crack, and the girl that I had knew who was an associate, one of her rappers ended up getting shot. And then right around that time, Puffy was doing shows in New York, and that thing happened with all them kids got crushed. Something happened in one of his shows, and all the kids got crushed. So I just didn't have no taste for it no more. Plus, I was trying to do too many things. I was the manager of the rap groups. I had 2 rap groups, so I handled all their booking. I made sure they kept busy. I did all their interviews. I took them to their interviews. I babysit them dudes. You know what I'm saying? I took them to I took them to new heights. I put them on stage. They was performing on the street. I upped their game, man. You know what I'm saying? I upped their game a lot. So, and then their names starting to ring, and I was getting a little love. They had this thing in San Francisco. I don't know if you ever heard of it. You know, it was done mostly at different all around town, but it was called the Gavin Convention. You ever heard of the Gavin Convention? It's a musical. It used to be a musical convention that was held here in San Francisco every year, and they'd have each hotel. You heard of it? Live my like a boss player. The day I die, live my life as a boss player. The evil's in my eyes. Niggas got me talking shit, but I put the top down now. It's time to floss my shit. Keep your head up. Is that the lyrics really? It don't sound right when it's written out. No, I heard of the convention center. Yeah. Okay, so yeah, I was attending the Gavin convention, man, one year. You never heard of it, but yeah, they did go to the convention center too. They went to the Bill Graham Auditorium here in San Francisco, and yeah, that's all eyes on me. Oh, okay. Yeah, I thought you was getting ready to do I Get Around. All eyes on me. Doo. A little life of a boss player. Till the day I die, my life is a boss player. Evil's in my eyes. Niggas kept me talking and shit. I put top down. Now it's time to floss and shit. Now it makes more sense when you told me what it was. Now I get it. I get that. Yeah, all eyes on me. Uh, yeah. But I got appreciation for old school hip hop, and I got appreciation for what Pac did. They were scared of him a little bit, I think, because he was talking about getting into politics, and then he had that thug life thing. So finish the story. All right. Well, what happened was I went to the Gavin convention, you know, because I wasn't always a waiter. Sometimes I'd be in hotels as a waiter, and I was taking care of guests, but I would meet all kind of people like Janet Jackson, and Tretch was in the elevator one day, and I wasn't working. I was there to meet Bobby McCall. I was coming up to the Digital Underground Suite, and I went into the St. Francis, and I hit the elevator, and Tretch and his boys got in the elevator. You know who Tretch is, right? Supposed to be Tupac's best friend. He was on his way up there, and so it's my first time seeing him. I wasn't trying to jock him or nothing like that, but I just said, "Hey, what's up, Tretch? I like what you're doing." At the time, he was doing OPP with his crew, you know. And I said, "Yeah, man, I like that OPP, you know." And one of his boys was like, all up in my business, like, "Hey, man," he's like, "Who is you, Bob? This, that, and the other." And I was like, "Hey, man, I was just giving your boy compliments." And I was thinking they was giving try to hem me up in that elevator, man. So we got to the top, and then Tretch didn't never said nothing, man. He was like, yeah, he was like in some kind of space where he didn't even want to say nothing, man. And I was like thinking to myself, why don't you put your boys in check, man? Even pit bulls need a muzzle, because they don't know who they messing with when they mess with me, you know. And not that I was gonna do anything, because it was too many of them, right? They probably could have beat me up in that elevator, but I don't know. I would have walked out of it for sure. But I seen them later on, but I didn't say nothing to them. I met a lot of stars when I was doing shows, man. Uh, Hanging out with them, like they'd have after parties, they'd have dinners, and then they'd have after parties. And I remember this one after party. I don't know. Have you ever heard of Patra? She was a reggae princess thing. Like she was really nice, and she was doing a little show. She was participating in a little show during this convention, and she invited me to come by. Right? Yeah, you heard of Patra. So, all right. So, well, actually, Bobby McCall was the one that invited me, but I ended up meeting Petra there. So, Bobby McCall, he was trying to return the favor because I had invited him to my Oasis thing, right? So he said, "Why don't you come on by? I give you plus one, man." So I come by and I brought my little secretary with me, you know, and we go up in there, VIP treatment and all that, right? So we go to the bar, and Tony is there. You ever heard of Tony? Dwayne, and Dwayne. Those two, three dudes was there. They was at the bar, so we pulled up. Yeah, they was at the bar. So I said, "Hey, what's up, fellas?" And they was like, "Hey, how you doing?" They seen me around. They was real nice to me and everything. So I got my drinks, and I drank my drink, and I danced to my man, and Yo-Yo was performing. You heard of Yo-Yo, right? Yeah, Yo-Yo was performing, and after Yo-Yo finished, she was eyeing me up, man. She wanted to hook up with me. When I was young, I got a lot of love because I had to. Yeah, Raphael, right? Yeah, he ended up going to Lucy Pearl. So I had a little love, man. I got a little love from Yo-Yo, but her boys didn't want her to mess with me because she wasn't that big, but she didn't, she didn't have the kind of pull that say like a Janet Jackson got, right? But she was pretty big though. So when she started like looking at me, kind of, you know, move on me, they was like, "Nah, don't talk to that dude." Somebody was hating, somebody was jealous, so I didn't like that shit. So yeah, Lucy Pearl and Don Robinson, right, from In Vogue, right. So I go upstairs. I walk past the Velvet Rope because I got a VIP pass. You know, I walk past the Velvet Rope. And I go backstage, and guess who's there? You'll never guess. Rakim is there. You know, the one that did Nothing But the Money. You know, that one. The OG Rakim was there, right? So I just wanted to speak. I said, hey, man, you know, I admire your music. And he said, yeah, man, it's all good. Yeah, out of New York, that one. So they all had their own little booths, like their own little room sections in the back. But it was, you know, everything was free to them, you know. So I was like, man, grab me one of these beers or whatever. And he's like, man, hold up, man, I don't know you like that. And I was like, okay, thank you for the heads up. I was like, man, I don't have to have your beer, man. I got money and I got friends, man. I don't have to drink your beer, man. You ain't all that special to me. Because I was older than him. You know what I'm saying? So I kind of felt like he dissed me a little bit. So Patrick all went down and I turned around. I was getting ready to walk away. And Patrick said, hey, why don't you come hang with us? And I was like, oh, yeah. She said, yeah, we got this room over here. So she pulled me in her room, man, and she showed me so much love, man. I drank with them, man. I said, you know what, you so sweet. I don't normally collect autographs, right? Because I don't care. I don't be jocking nobody. And I told her, I said, but you look so fine. I got to remember this moment. Give me one of them pictures and sign it for me. And she gave me a picture of herself and she signed it, man. I still got it to this day. She was beautiful, man. Ooh, she's still pretty. But back then, she was kind of hot, you know, because she was the dance hall queen. You know what I'm saying? And I hung with her for a while, and then I came on home, man. You know what I'm saying? But yeah, been a lot of times I walked past the Velvet Rope, man, and it's a beautiful feeling. You know what I'm saying? It's that kind of respect when you socialize with people already made it, already got a name. Oh, you liked that story? Wonderful. I'm glad you liked it. All true, man. Yeah, all true. I had a fascinating life, man. My life is fascinating, man. I've met stars. I've met, you know, people that have all kind of stuff in their, power and all this other stuff. You know, 66 years on this. Actually, 65. 65 years on this. Oh, yeah. Well, give me a story, man. I want to hear a story too. Tell me a story, man. I'm all ears, man. Let me warm up my coffee while you do that, though. Go ahead, I'm listening, man. I know it's gonna take longer for you because you got it tight, but yeah, go ahead, man. Are you gonna tell me the story, man? You still working on it, okay? Ice Cube tried to make me lose my job by taking him through an entrance he wasn't supposed to go through. Oh yeah, yeah. I've had my experiences, man. I've had my experiences too, where celebrities think they can get you, put your neck on the line and mess you up. Yeah. You got any more? That was quick. You got any more? I got one more I can tell you too. I might have two more. I don't know. It's good to talk to a homeboy anyway, man. I don't fuck with A no more, man, you know. Serena Williams spoke to me wondering why she has to walk up the stairs with a broken foot. Because that's the only way to get in the building. What the hell? What'd you tell her? Sorry, man. Ain't nothing I can do about it. That's the way the building's set up, son. What you want me to do? Carry you? There's nothing I can do. I got another one. You want to hear it? Snapback is on. She with us? Or she's up just online? She on live or did she come in the house? Huh? She has yet to visit me, man. I'm wondering why she ain't visit me yet. I've been to her place, she ain't never been to mine. You talking about she's on live, huh? Oh, is she here? Oh, you met me at Brazilian Snapback. Okay. I guess we go over there, man. She ain't never came to my spot. Little John said, yeah to me. Yeah, that's interesting. Little John, huh? Yeah, man. Well, I got more stories. Man, give them to me, man. I'm listening. I'm watching Rams game. Oh, okay. Yeah, my neighbor. You ain't got to talk then, man. My neighbor is a big sports fan. But since you watching the Rams game and you trying not to type, I got a story for you. Yeah, let me see if I can remember what it was. So I was at the Gavin and Carlos Santana's backup crew sat down on one of my tables. I know you heard of Carlos Santana. John B wanted me to smoke a blunt with him, but I had to stop smoking it I had to stop smoking it at the time. Oh yeah? Oh, that's cool. Yeah, that's a so Carlos Santana's backup team was sitting on one of my tables. So I happen to like Carlos Santana, so I put him a champagne bottle on the table, free on the house, right? They was happy to get it, and they drank it, and it was like over $100. The cost of that champagne was over $100. You couldn't get that bottle for less than $100, and I put it on the table. And so, they thanked me and gave me pounds and all that. And I put $100 bottle of champagne on the table of this woman. She was a gospel singer. You heard of Tremaine Hawkins? She was on another table. This was during the Gavin. I put $100 bottle on their table for free, no charge. You never heard of Tremaine Hawkins? Oh, you never been in the church then? I mean, not like that anyway. Ever heard that song? I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder. I'm going up yonder to be with my Lord. The Hawkins family. You never heard of the Hawkins family? Well, they are kind of like a Bay Area thing, I think. I'm not sure. I don't know where they're from, really, to tell you the truth. But the Hawkins family's huge, man. You know, like you heard of B.B. and C.C. Winans and all them. Yolanda Adams, yeah. 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 Right. They in that genre, you know, they in that musical field. So anyway, this was during the gathering, right? So both of them tables, I'm serving them the food and I'm giving this free champagne. And yeah, like Mary, 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 you heard of her. Yeah, 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 yeah. You heard of them. So I'm serving this food, I'm giving them all this service, and then I laid the $100 bottle of champagne on each one of those tables. And do you know cheapskates didn't even try to tip me, man? You know, everybody getting money, man, selling stuff, and here I am giving it away, and they try to sneak off and didn't try to tip me, man. So they didn't know I had backstage access because I was a servant at the time. And after this, I got a story about Mariah Carey, I'll tell you. But so I go backstage and I go over to Carlos because he was backstage getting go on, and I said, Carlos, man, you know what? Oh, no, he had just had a break and he was gonna break backstage. And I said, Carlos, you know what, man? I'm taking care of your backstage crew out here on this table, right? And I'm giving them all kind of good service, man. And I gave them $100 bottle of wine, champagne, and they ain't even give me a tip. He said, really? I said, no, nobody's trying to give me a tip at all. They acting like nothing ever happened, like they all that. And he said, okay, I'll send somebody out there. And he sent somebody out there, man, made them give me $50 a piece. And I ended up walking away from that table with about $300 or $400, man. And same thing with Tremaine Hawkins' table. You know, they was pretending like they didn't even know they drank the champagne. You know how some people, man, I don't know, they just ain't got that nigga out of them. You know what I mean? So, you can take a nigga out the ghetto, but you can't take a nigga. I mean, you can take a nigga out the ghetto, but you can't take the nigga. You know what I'm saying? So anyway, I told one of the guys that was really Tremaine, I said, hey man, yeah, BB and CC Wine brothers, yeah, yeah. Oh, you seen him at Pasadena? His wife and he sang at my church. Oh, that's beautiful. But I went and talked to the table, one of the dudes at the table, and I said, hey man, I said, normally when somebody do you a favor, if you really appreciate them, you don't just say thanks and blow them off, man. You give them something, man. Because I'm over here trying to, make money to keep my family. And I actually just broke the rules and gave you $100 bottle of champagne. Plus, I've been taking good care of you guys. Y'all ain't reaching y'all pocket and gave me nothing. And I wouldn't even be saying if it wasn't for the fact y'all black folks, y'all should know how to treat other black folks. You know what I'm saying? And they broke me off a couple of dollars, man. Like maybe 150, $200. I apologized to me and everything. And I said, okay. I feel you, man, but it's a way you're supposed to treat people. You're not supposed to just take them for granted when they're trying to be cool to you. You know what I mean? That's like being an asshole, But it is what it is. You got to play the hand you dealt. Some people just never learn how to treat other people. You know what I'm saying? And they don't respect you when you try to be nice to them. They take kindness for weakness. They start treating you like they have the ability to just screw over you just because. You know what I'm saying? Treat you like you're a peasant. You know what I mean? And it's not cool, but people do nasty, ugly things. And, but it's a special place in hell for them, when they act like that. Because anybody that's trying to treat you right, you shouldn't treat them bad. Yeah, you can take a nigga out the hood, but you can't take the hood out to me. That's what I was trying to say. That's exactly what I was trying to say. Oh boy, you know what I'm talking about. Yeah. So here's the story about Mariah Carey, man. Mariah Carey was sitting on one of my tables. And at the time, I was fresh in the business, man. I had just got my little, W.C. management company started. And I had a couple of artists, and we was doing some shows. And I wanted to advertise with her. And I thought maybe if I drop a dime with her, she might, send some people over, see what I'm doing, or maybe come by herself or whatever. So I went to, I was serving. So I went to the table. I don't know if my table, if I don't remember if she was on my, I don't think it, nobody else sat at that table. It was just her and a couple of other people. So I don't think I had to take care of the table, but the fact that she was there, I had to talk to her. So I said, Mariah, how are you? I'm a big fan. And she just, looked at me like with the diva look and all that. And I said, by the way, I'm doing a show tonight, at the Oasis Club. I would appreciate it if you come by and maybe stick your head in there and take a look. And she just, gave me the cold shoulder, man. She didn't even hardly respond, didn't even hardly open up her mouth. So I said, oh, okay. I'm thinking to myself, I didn't say it out loud. I said, it's like that, okay. Well, I just turned around and walked away, man. And I say about a couple of months later, she was taking off her clothes on stage. She had a nervous breakdown. It just shows you how you can't mistreat people because you never know one day you might be in a position where you really get embarrassed. And when she gave me the cold shoulder, she really embarrassed me, man. Because other people saw me trying to talk to her and she shined me on like that. It made me feel, violated a little bit. Yeah, she's bipolar. I didn't know that. For real? For real, for real? I had no idea. That's what she said. Oh, okay. I know she was coming up with some kind of excuse about how she acts sometimes. So maybe that was it. Yeah. But I love her music, don't get me wrong. I can sit and listen to her music all day long. I don't have a problem with it. But and then that was another time too. Let me think about this. Yeah. I was on stage, Digital Underground, right? I was on stage. I wasn't doing the show, but they was the show at the DNA Lounge in San Francisco. And they had their entourage. I was part of their entourage. I arrived at the show in the limousine with Bobby McCall, you know, because he was giving me the invite. So Bobby McCall said, that's Money B's dad, right? So we show up in the limousine, we hop out. They take us backstage, we eating, we drinking, we around with the bras. They got the bubbles going. They wilding out with the chicks and all that. You know how that backstage thing is, right? We wilding out, right? I'm wilding out with Digital Underground, Humpty Hump and all that. So they say, we getting ready to go on stage. They get ready to do do me baby, do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, do the Humpty Hump. Do me baby. And Tupac was on stage too, right? So they said, come on, see? Come on. And I came out and I'm dancing with them on stage. Do me baby, do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Do me baby, do the Humpty Hump. Watch me do the Humpty Hump. Yeah, so that experience was a bomb. So after the show, I come from backstage, and it's a whole bunch of chicks at the door, man. And I could hardly get by them. Hey, what's up, fish? How you doing? Yeah, I know. I'm gonna get you some of that salmon in a minute. Let me talk to my friend. So, they said, can you get us backstage? I said, how am I supposed to get you backstage? I don't know. I'm barely backstage myself. They said, whatever you want, we'll get you, we'll take care of you. Like, what do you mean? Well, they offering me sex to get backstage, man. And I didn't take it, man. I said, no, I don't do that. I'm not gonna do you like that. You talk to the guard, maybe he'll hook you up, but I'm not gonna let you backstage like that. Plus, it ain't really up to me who goes backstage. So I'm sorry, I got to pass. And those chicks was like, ooh, man, that's some bad looking bras, man. Yeah, I got a couple more. I can't call it right now, but yeah. When you get older, you start forgetting about stuff, man. Your memory's not the same anymore. You remember some stuff, you don't remember some stuff. So it is what it is. And it was fun. It was fun being in the business. You know, it was just fun, man, being in the business. I got a kick out of being in the business. You know, um, but I would want to have to make a living in that business. Okay, I used to take Paula Paula Parker's husband to go pick up their son from school. Paula is the girl that told Smokey on Friday that she looked like Janet Jackson. Really? Okay. Yeah. I'm familiar with it, but yeah, that's beautiful. I was a limousine driver too. I probably had a chance to kick it with some of them bras, man, that I used to see from time to time, but I never wanted to take advantage of nobody like that. You know what I mean? I got you. Don't you know I got you? You know I got you. There you go. That's my neighbor's cat. He loved me. The movie Friday, that's when I was working with Uber. Oh, yeah? Okay. Yeah, I had a guy I met during the Gavin convention, and he was doing A&R, right? Artist guitar. And he was asking me my opinion about some of the new songs was coming out. And he used to send me, like new material. I knew about artists before they even, became mainstream. And he knew that Bobby Brown was getting ready to have a concert in our town in San Francisco. And he sent me a Bobby Brown sweater, you know. Not it wasn't hoodies wasn't that popular back then. It was just a regular old long sleeve sweater, but it had Bobby Brown across the front of it. I don't know what happened to it, but and he sent me tickets to the show. In the show, that was Left Eye. The what do you call them? The three girls. You know what I'm talking about. Those three girls. They was there, and Bobby Brown was the headliner. And I went to the show for free. And it's special. It's a good feeling when you get that kind of love. TLC, yeah, yeah. It's a good feeling when you get that kind of love and you can walk past the velvet rope and all that shit. Same thing happened to me. I went to the last what's the name of that thing that they do at the park? The Stern Grove. You ever heard of Stern Grove here in San Francisco? Bobby Brown is one of your favorites from New Edition. Okay, I hear you. You ever heard of Stern Grove? The Stir? No. Okay. Well, it's like what do you call it? It's like Lollapalooza, but it's more or less in a park, in a big park. It's in a big park, and everybody goes in the park and they bring their blankets down. You know. And so yeah, so I got into this thing, man, and it was free for me. And this friend of mine, I saw him. He VIP section. Now I'm already out of the business. I ain't got nothing to do with the business no more. I had told you I gave it up, right? But it's just when you get mentality, excuse me, I'm getting ready to eat a little something. when you get that mentality, man, where you just used to getting that velvet rope, you act like that. You carry yourself like that. So at the Stern Grove Festival, and I'm chilling, and I see my friend, the same friend that I was hanging with when I was with Digital Underground, Bobby McCall. I see him down there in the VIP section, and Anita Baker was performing, right? And he's in the VIP section. So me and my old lady, we way up, almost in the nosebleeds, right? And she said, "Where you going?" I said, "I'm there to holler at Bobby." And she said, "He's in the VIP section." I said, "I don't care. This is the way I carried myself." So I walk, and I ain't even been invited back there, right? And I walked up to the rope, and the security guard took one look at me and pulled the rope away and let me pass, just because of the way the way I carried myself, you know. And I got the VIP rope, and then Bobby McCall was sitting in there with his friends, and he said, "Hey, what's up, WC?" And I said, "Hey, Bobby, what's happening, man? I seen you down here chilling, so I figured I better come down here and say hello." And he said, "Oh, yeah." And then his friend was like, "Well, who's your friend, Bobby?" And he introduced me, right? So after he introduced me, they said, "This your first time at school?" I said, "Oh, I come all the time," right? These people sitting in the VVIP section. You got to pay big dollars to be in that section, right? And I said, "I come all the time." I said, "Well, okay, well, look, here, take this." And they gave me this pen, right? And that pen gave me VIP to any event that they do. I don't have to pay nothing. I put that pen on my lapel, and I can go wherever I want. Yeah. I haven't went. I haven't went there in a while though now, because they only do it, periodically through the year. It's not all the time. It's just on certain times they do it. I think they do it once every 3 months or something. I don't know. Some ramens and turkey, huh? That's what you eat? Yeah, I just had a little salmon, man, and a couple of crackers. That's all. I ain't really had no eat. Usually I have me some cereal in the morning, but I didn't feel like eating no cereal. I'm gonna go get me a glass of red wine, though. That's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna be right back. Well, I can just carry the phone with me, but I'm going to hook me up a glass of red wine, man. Red wine and salmon. Oop, bumping in my speakers. Red wine and salmon, man, for lunch. That'll work. You know what I'm saying? Let me see, which one do I want? I better drink the good stuff. Since we're talking about the VIPs, let me drink the good stuff. A little decoy, man. Little decoy, man. About it, man. 2020, man. You know? Yeah, you know how we do. Ooh! Gotta be careful of these little glasses. They tilt over shit. Let me get this light out, man. Yeah, man, so I never gave up on being somewhere in the entertainment field. I like being in the VIP section, the limelight, and all the rest of it. Hello, everybody. Hello, Rico. How you doing? it's all good, man. I enjoy it. Let me cut this light out. Oh Lord, I want to do it. Man, what's with these little glasses, man? They cool, but they so easy to feel. You know? Yeah, man. Oh, did I tell you about the time I met Reverend Run, and Jam Reverend Run and DMC? I met Reverend Run and DMC. Okay, well, remember I told you I used to do the shows at the Oasis Club in the DNA Lounge down south of Market in San Francisco over there. So I'm supposed to go to this club, man. The owner of the venue had invited me to come to this function, right? And I really wasn't coming for the show itself. I was coming to talk to the owner because I was going to make arrangements to take over the club on a certain day, you know. And we had a new arrangement, man. It had to be negotiated, you know, well, with the terms and all that. So I went out that Saturday, and it was a show, it was a hip hop show going on down there. And that's where I met Reverend Run. He's called Reverend now. But at that time, he was just called Run DMC. And the DMC was with him, but Jam Master Jay wasn't with him. They had came actually to come to the show. They wasn't even on the ticket. They just wanted to come see who it was. And I forgot the act, but it was a big act at the time. But I met him on the street. And homeboy, I'm gonna tell you something. They were just as cool as you or me. You know what I'm saying? And they was from New York. This was before the time, you know, after the era when Tupac got killed and all that stuff. This was way before Tupac even got discovered. You know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no beef between New York and the West Coast at that time. So, and they say, hey man, how you doing? And I said, hey man, I love your music. Yeah, thank you, man. Pound me up and everything, man. And what's going on with the club tonight? And I said, you know, at the time I knew what was going on, so I told him and all this other shit. So, and yeah, good chopping it up. And I said, well, yeah, if I do some more shows, I'll send you a hookup. You come down, you know. These people, they say, yeah, we in town, we gonna hook up. Okay. And that was it. Yeah, Joseph, AKA Run, right. And the other dude, the other dude, the other rapper. I mean, Jam Master Jay, he would be the DJ. He'd be playing the background, you know, DMC, yeah. So I love that, man. I love meeting them, man. Oh, and Gangstar. You heard of Gangstar? Gangstar, you heard of him? You heard of them dudes out of New York? Gangstar? Yeah. So Gangstar, man, this dude helped me get that first gig at the well, actually it was the second gig, but he helped me get the big names to come to that club that I was managing. I told you about the Oasis Club. He helped me get him because he came to town. He was out of New York too. Him and his crew was out of New York. So they came by the club to see somebody else that they knew that knew me. And so I met them, and they was like, well, yeah, what do you do, man? I manage this club, and I got a couple other venues around town. I got the off Broadway, and I got Goldie Supper Club, and I'm working on the DNA Lounge down the way, you know. So they said, well, yeah, can you get this club for us in about a couple of weeks? I said, depending on how much money you got, yeah, I can get it for you. They said, okay, we'll set it up. We'll be on the ticket. We'll come through, you the flyers, and we'll give you the door. All right, we got some new material we wanted out, you know. And I said, okay, well, who's going to be on the venue? They said, it'll be me, such and such, blah, blah, blah. And I said, all right. And he said, well, how much you gonna charge us? I said, well, I gotta pay for the flyers and pay for the people to put the flyers out. And then, I gotta have a little something for the security. And then if you want one of my acts to come in, I gotta take care of them. So I said about maybe 500. 500 ought to cover it. Dude just broke me out. Boom, gave me the 500. Cool, man. I said, well, if I get this back, I want to show you some love too, man. So when I get the door and I see how it goes, if everything goes well, I'll give you some of this back. He said, that's all good, man. Don't worry about it, man. We got money, man. You just go on and do you and take care of money, take care of the club and all the arrangements. Make sure the door is open when we come, when we walk through. It's all good. And that's exactly what happened, man. And I got the flyer to that today. And now that dude has passed away, so it might be worth some money. But he was beyond cool because he helped put money in my pocket, in the pockets of the people that was with me. He paid for the security, and he paid for my act, and he gave me something for myself. And he wouldn't get back. So I think that is beyond cool. You know what I'm saying? It's one thing to say, hey, how you doing? I'm cool, and we gonna kick it and everything. It's another thing to say, hey, man, how you making your money? You want to help us do this? And bring you in and let you make some money. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, man. You know what I'm saying? It's like if I got a up and I just say hi and up, but I don't give you a piece of it. That's just being cool. Yeah, but when you say, man, I'd like to bring my new material down here and put it on in your show, and yeah, I want you to hook this venue up for me. And here, man, this is for you. Duh. You know what I'm saying? And that's exactly what went down, man. He was beyond cool, gangstar. That guy was super cool, man. Shit. So I don't know. I probably got a couple more, but I can't think of them right now. But when the time comes, remind me, hey, you got any more stories? And, I'll think about it once we get beyond all this other shit. And if I think about it, I'll bring it up. But, I got to tell you about the time I met Colin Powell. I met Colin Powell, my brother. The head of the Joint Chiefs of Staff. We stood there and talked while his people stood back. Me and him, man. You know what I'm saying? Because I was talking to him about my military experience and the fact that, I had never got my compensation being a veteran. I did 6 years in the Army National Guard. And he was coming through he had a speaking engagement at the Hilton. And he was coming through backstage, and I was already backstage. And they said, everybody get back, Colin Powell's coming through. That's like John B. used to pay me for cleaning his garage. Oh yeah? Okay. Yeah, so I asked him about my benefits and stuff, and I was telling him where I was stationed, and I told him I was in a hospital battalion, out here in San Francisco, and I gave him a 146 hospital battalion, and he said, that's not a hospital battalion. I said, no, you know what, maybe that's the tank battalion that's out of LA where I first started. My mind is cloudy now. I can't remember much. He said, that's all right. I still appreciate your service. We shook hands, and that was it. No big deal. But I actually met him, and then I said about a year later, he passed away. Colin Powell, man. That to me, that was a mind blower right there. And what's the guy's name who's married to Angela Bassett? Angela Bassett's son, Courtney B. or whatever his name is. Courtney B. Vance. I met him. Yeah, I met him. I met him at the Hilton. And I met him and I met Lena Horne at the Hilton. And Lena Horne Courtney B. Vance was beyond cool. I mean, he was just in the region where I was working. And we stood and talked for a little while. He was cool. And then Lena Horne, she was cool as hell, man. But she was up in age, but she was sexy, man. She was cool. Lena Horne, man, I met her before she passed away. And she was sexy, and she was smooth, and she was cool, man. She was treating me cool, man. You know what I mean? Uh, Ray Charles. I stood next to the piano while Ray Charles played, man, backstage uh, at the Hilton, man. That was a mind blower. And that was before he passed away, man. I got a chance to see him play live, and I stood like I was about 6 or 7 feet from the piano where he was playing. He was playing live, dude. You know what I'm saying? Those kind of experiences, man, you never forget, right? But you know who I tell you was an asshole? You know, I tell you was an asshole. Oh, you met the Prince before he died? And the Prince came to San Francisco too. I was in the, how did it go down? You go ahead and tell me about it. Oh, you know who was the asshole? The guy, I can't think of his name, but his daddy did, cause you up in age like me, right? You remember that song, you remember that movie called Sweetback? Remember that movie? Okay, do you remember New Jack City? You remember the movie New Jack City? Okay. You remember the guy who was the cop? The one who talked Ice-T? Mario Peoples. My wife said Mario Peoples. He was an asshole. He was an asshole, man. I met him on the street in San Francisco. And I was just getting, oh, I got another couple of stories to tell you. It's starting to all come back to me. But Mario Peoples was going into this little offhanded ass hotel. I don't know if he was trying to be on the under or what, but he had this fine ass Chinese broad with him, right? And so I'm coming from the backstage area of St. Francis, because they just let us go home. They said, y'all can go, you know. So I went out the back door, and I'm walking down the street, you know, I forget the name of the street. I think it was Sutter. And he was on the way to he was standing at the light with this Chinese chick, right? And he was getting ready to cross the same as me. We was walking in the same direction. And I said, hey man, aren't you Mario Van Peebles? And he looked over at me, he said, no, I'm not here. And we walking across the street, I'm looking right in his face, you know, and the Chinese broad was with him and they laughing and joking and shit. I said, man, I know you Mario Van Peebles, man. Why are you trying to act like you not him? You know? And he said, no, really, man, it's me. I'm not Mario Van Peebles. And he walked into the hotel room with the Chinese chick. So I think he was up to something. But he acted like I'm stupid, and I didn't appreciate it. You know what I mean? That was an insult to me. You know? You got any more? I got a couple more. Any more? You probably typing. I was working at the Coliseum in LA. Yeah. I was working at the Coliseum. Yeah, I'm writing. Okay. Go ahead, take your time. You want some more? Couldn't find it? Okay. You'll never get that one. Unless you just get lucky and run up on it. Good. I was working at the Coliseum, and Prince didn't want anyone to have a phone at his concert. Now, why would that be? That's kind of strange. He was a kind of asshole. Man, you want to know who a real asshole was that I met? James Brown was an asshole. I love his music. I ain't taking nothing away from him. But I met James Brown at the Venetian Club, the top of the Fairmont Hotel. I was doing a reception dinner up there, you know, and James Brown was coming through, man. And we had to set up the tables right in the room because it was one of those things. He performed on stage, but you had other people that came to see him, they had dinner tables all around, you know what I mean? And so we had to set up the tables. And he was a wife beater too, yeah. And so the captain came out and told us that James Brown don't want nobody in the room while he's rehearsing. I said, how are we gonna set up the tables and put the water down and all that shit? He said, I don't know. He said, but he don't want nobody in the room while he's rehearsing. I said, okay, all right. He was an asshole, man. You know. But in that same room, I met one of the most genuine people. One of the most genuine people I ever met. Eddie Kendricks. Eddie Kendricks from the Temptations, I met him. Rest in peace, yeah. Man, he was performing in the Venetian room. And he came backstage. He was just, anybody got coffee back? I said, yeah, I'll get you some coffee. I got him some coffee, man, and we stood there and chatted, man, for about a good 45 minutes before he, had his coffee and went on stage. And he told me about his wife and about his drug addiction at one time and how he got over it and him struggling with cancer and all that. And we talked, man. We talked about a good 45 minutes, man. And later on, after he finished, he pounded me out, man. And he said, man, go ahead, have a good life, man. Do what you want to do, you know what I mean? Because it's short. And he told me that. And a little while after that, man, he passed away. Yeah. I got another one too, but I'm gonna ask you. You got some more? I got another one. I got another one I can tell you. I got a couple more. I'm young, but I've been around, baby, on my hustling mentality. Yeah, people respect you because you who you are. The good thing about being in the streets and being a hustler, living a dark life, and then coming up out of it, is they can tell you've been around and you know what's up. You know what I mean? And you formed your own personality, and that personality, it transcends popularity, money, power, everything. All it is a matter of respecting yourself and knowing who you are and sticking to that. And don't let nothing change you, How old are you? If I may ask. You said you're young. How old are you? I think you're like 40 something, right? 45? I'm just curious. I was pretty close, huh? Yeah, I have this thing, man. It's like a gift, I can damn near read your mind. Like sometimes you can be saying something, and I know what you're thinking, man, and how how you react, how you move, and it's even more on tune when you're in front of somebody. And I think that's why a lot of times cats like you and me, been around, they can gravitate, the stars, the people who already made it and all the rest of that, they can gravitate to you because they sense your realness, your genuality, your genuine personality, They can sense it, man. And no matter how big you get or how small you are, if you got that, you somebody, man. And the world just spinning around you. It's your squirrel. I mean, it's your world. They just squirrels trying to get a nut. It's your world, man. You know? And that'll take you a long way too. Yeah. People love you for that, man, because you're real. And you don't let nothing intimidate you. You just you. You know what I mean? And good thing you came out on the good side. Because it's guys that have the same mentality and they completely dark, man. They are complete dark. And it seems like the guys that's on the good side with the realness and the peace and love and all the rest of that stuff, but the sanity and all that, the stability and all that, it's the good side. The other side, completely dark, man. They don't give a shit about nobody and nothing except themselves, you know? And the world's spinning around them, man, and all they doing is just taking what they can get. They're not bringing nothing to the table of kindness, you know, or generosity or caring about your fellow man or none of that shit, you know? And those are the scary ones that make the industry, you know, like treacherous, you know? And I think, what's his name was one of them. I'm not gonna say for sure, but there's been a couple of them that's, you know, you can tell, man, they ain't nothing to play with, man. And you don't want to be their friend either, you know. You got any more? I can tell you another one. You got any more? I got another one. Did Nemo show you how to go live with two people on the screen? No, he didn't, but I think I know how to do it. Why? You want to go live with me? If I can do it, you want to go live with me? Yeah, let's try it. That'll be cool, man. That's a good idea. Hold on. Let's see. Start a poll. Start a Q&A, question and answer. And I don't think that's it. Hold on. I think we got to come out to do it. You got it. It's too dark here. So you want to wait to do it tomorrow or something? Or later on? I think we should do it, man. For real. You still watching the football game? Okay, I'm gonna try it. What the fuck? Why not? Now, understand, I gotta shut it off. So what you gotta do, all right, so I gotta shut it off to do it, okay? So what, I'm gonna just try it. So what I gotta do when I shut it off, you gotta keep an eye out. I got either send you a link or you just gotta keep an eye out on my live stream, you know? Keep an eye out, man. Cause I may not be able to send you the link directly. I kinda get it, okay. Do you have Facebook? Cause I think, no, you don't have Facebook. Cause I was gonna say, if you got Facebook, I think you could get the link from my Facebook page. No social media. Okay. Well, keep your eyes open, man. I'm gonna see if I can do it.